In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate.
Sahih al-Bukhari, book number 3, Knowledge, volume 1, number 56. Narrated Abu Huraira. While the Prophet was saying something in a gathering, a Bedouin came and asked him, when would the hour, that is doomdays, take place? Allah's Apostle continued his talk. So some people said that Allah's Apostle had heard the question but did not like what that Bedouin had asked. Some of them said that Allah's Apostle had not heard it. When the Prophet finished his speech, he said, "Where the questioner who inquired about the hours, that is doomday?" The Bedouin said, "I am here, O Allah's Apostle." Then the Prophet said, "When honesty is lost, then wait for the hour." The Bedouin said, "How will that be lost?" The Prophet said, "When the power or authority comes in the hands of unfit persons, then wait for the doomsday." Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 1, book number 3, number 57. Narrated Abdullah bin Amr. Once the Prophet remained behind us in a journey. He joined us while we were performing ablution for the prayer which was overdue. We were just passing wet hands over our feet and not washing them properly. So the Prophet addressed us in a loud voice and said, twice or thrice, "Save your heels from the fire." Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 1, book number 3, number 58. Narrated Ibn Umar. Allah's Apostle said, "Amongst the trees there is a tree, the leaves of which do not fall and is like a Muslim. Tell me the name of the tree." Everybody started thinking about the tree of the desert area, and I thought of the date palm tree but felt shy to answer the other, then asked, "What is that tree, O Allah's Apostle?" He replied, "It is the date palm tree." Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 1, book number 3, number 59. Narrated Ibn Umar. The Prophet said, "Amongst the tree there is a tree, the leaves of which do not fall and is like a Muslim. Tell me the name of that tree." Everybody started thinking about the trees of the desert areas, and I thought of the date palm tree. The other then asked, "Please inform us, what is that tree, O Allah's Apostle?" He replied, "It is the date palm tree." Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 1, book number 3, number 60, number 61, number 62, same as hadith number 59, that is, the Prophet said, "Amongst the tree there is a tree, the leaves of which do not fall and is like a Muslim. Tell me the name of that tree." Everybody started thinking about the trees of the desert area, and I thought of the date palm tree. The other then asked, "Please inform us, what is that tree, O Allah's Apostle?" He replied, "It is the date palm tree." Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 1, book number 3, number 63. Narrated Anas bin Malik. While we were sitting with the Prophet in the mosque, a man came riding on a camel. He made his camel kneel down in the mosque, tied its foreleg and then said, "Who amongst you is Muhammad?" At that time Prophet was sitting with his companions, leaning on his arm. We replied, "This white man reclining on his arm." The and then addressed him, "O son of Abdul Muttalib." The Prophet said, "I am here to answer your question." The man said to the Prophet, "I want to ask you something, will be hard in questioning, so do not get angry." The Prophet said, "Ask whatever you want." The man said, "I ask you by your Lord and the Lord of those who were before you, has Allah sent you as an apostle to all the mankind?" The Prophet replied, "By Allah, yes." The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to offer 5 prayers in a day and night?" By Allah, yes. The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to observe fast during this month of this year, that is Ramadan?" He replied, "By Allah, yes." The man further said, "I ask you by Allah, has Allah ordered you to take zakat from our rich people and distribute it amongst our poor people?" The Prophet replied, "By Allah, yes." Thereupon that man said, "I have believed in all that which you have been sent, and I have been sent by my people as a messenger, and I am Dimam bin Talaba from the brothers of Bani Sa'd bin Bakr." Shahi al-Bukhari, Volume 1, Book number 3, number 64. Narrated Abdullah bin Abbas. Once Allah's apostle gave a letter to a person and ordered him to go and deliver it to the governor of Bahrain. He did so, and the governor of Bahrain sent it to the Chosroes, who read that letter and then tore it to the pieces. The sub-narrator, Ibn Sahib, thinks that Ibn al-Musayyab said that Allah's apostle invoked Allah against them. May Allah tear them into pieces and disperse them all totally. Shahi al-Bukhari, Volume 1, Book number 3, number 65. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Once the Prophet wrote a letter or had an idea of writing a letter, the Prophet was told that they would not read letter unless they were sealed. So the Prophet got a silver ring made with Muhammad, Allah's apostle, engraved on it, as if I were just observing its white glitter in the hand of the Prophet. Shahi al-Bukhari, Volume 1, Book number 3, number 66. Narrated Abu Waqib al-Laythi. While Allah's apostle was sitting in the mosque with some people, 3 men came. 2 of them came in front of Allah's apostle and the third one went away. The 2 persons kept on standing before Allah's apostle for a while. And then one of them found a place in the circle and sat there while the other sat behind the gathering. And the third one went away. When Allah's apostle finished his preaching, he said, "Shall I tell you about these 3 persons? One of them betook himself to Allah, so Allah took him into His grace and mercy and accommodated him. The second fell shy from Allah, so Allah sheltered him in His mercy and did not punish him, while the third turned his face from Allah and went away, so Allah turned His face from him likewise."